Folks, we are back at it after a absolutely massive amount of progress on Sunday. We're here to beat the game finally and for good tonight. I'm positive whatever is left will be finished in the next 2 hours. I don't think there could possibly be anything more than that. So that's what I'm banking on. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Hey Laura, finished day in the clinic, so have you decided puzzle? Yeah. 100% believe it. Here's the thing. I probably could finish everything if I knew what to do, right? Like, I'm sure that the stuff that it remains is not necessarily something that takes a lot of time to do. It just takes a lot of time to figure out, I assume. I mean, like, you can get to the antechamber in under an hour, apparently. I just did not. How are you guys doing today? And yeah, I decided to play today. Avery might be here at the end of the stream. She's got a thing tonight. What do I want to do? So so the big things. Let's actually bring up the list. I went back. Hang on, let me pull this up. I went back and I looked at the other times that I have gotten. Wow, I have a lot of notes actually. I looked at the other times that I had gotten a blessing from the shrine. It does not work the way I thought it did. When we got the monk before, we put in 13 coins, and that gave us the monk for 3 days. We got Dancer for 4 days at 17, and we got Tinkerer for 4 days at 23. Got something in the background while I finish the workday? Hell yeah, dude. Hey, Lord Lost, how you doing? So clearly, I know how to get monk for 3 days, basically. I don't know much else. I know we got Blessing of the Chef at 1.2, but I didn't go back and find that. That was very early on. Okay, we have Shrine. Alright, here's another thought. This game loves 8. I do remember the hint you gave me. You gave me the hint 77 gold. A long time ago. Now, my assumption bring it up for no reason. I know exactly why you're bringing it up. Let me map something in my head real quick. Okay. I think I know how it is. This game loves 8, right? 8 is very important, number-wise, to a lot of things. I think there are 8 blessings, and I think it's not recursive on 10s. I think it is recursive? Recursive's not the word for it. I think it does scale up. I think it's base 8, not base 10, basically. I think once you get to the 8th, I think that it resets and you're back to 1. So I think that this means that Monk is the 5th. I think it means that Monk is 5. This also means if we go forward in multiples of 8, anything that goes up 8 from here, so 21, 29, 37, 45, 53, 61, 69, and then 77, like what you just brought up. I think that's how this works. I don't have enough information to confirm that. But I think I've never gotten the same blessing twice. If I did, I would have some very clear data that I could use here, but I don't think we've ever repeated a blessing. So in theory, I have 51 allowance currently. 50. Ooh, 51 once I put one in the. We're currently building 2 D&D pieces. Well, what have we found out? I have a hunch. I have a theory about how this works. Because I went back. The theory that I was working with is that the first digit, if you're in the 10s or the 20s or the 30s, is how long you have the blessing. And then the second digit, 3, 7, 1, whatever, determines what the blessing is. I looked back at what I've gotten before. When I got Tinkerer, it was with 23, and when I got Monk, it was on 13. So I think it's not resetting every 10. I think it does kind of work that way, but I think it's on 8s. I think this game loves 8. I think that Monk is the 5th, so you get Monk on 5, you get Monk on 13, you get Monk on 21, just kind of going up. I think. That is my assumption. Because that would make none of these guys overlap each other. So with me being at 52, if I go up, let's see, 21, 29, 37, 45. I bet if I do 45, I'll get Monk for a long time. I bet. However, I could do 13 and be super safe. If I do 21, I'm going to get a lower... If I do 21, it'll be lower risk. Because if I do a really high number and I'm wrong, that means... That means if I'm wrong, it's at least going to be like 4 days tops, you know? Ooh. Folks, I was wrong. Power outage? Okay, so not that? Yes, I was wrong about this. Open the box. Go curse mode. I don't know what curse mode does. I don't know if I should mess with that until I do everything else. No Monk, so spooky box. Yeah, what if I just curse everything? I have to use a key to open it? Fuck, dude. I don't know what it does. I don't know if it's... man, if it... What if that stops me from being able to do the rest of the stuff I want to do? What if that makes this save file, like, permanently fucked up, you know? That probably won't be the case, but, like, what if? The other thing I'm wondering is, like, should I take the curse? It might be the box like that one story. It totally is. I think it's the story from Blackbridge. I think that's the box that... I think it's the box in there. Maybe it gets you to do laundry? Well, in that case, I'm definitely not doing it. Am I right, fellas? Fuck chores. Having a bunch of courtyards in the pool isn't the worst thing. Okay, wait, so what are we doing? What are we doing then? I mean, the room? I know, dude. I'm just messing with you. Alright, so we can't do this. I checked this with a torch and it didn't really do anything. I don't know if all the crates are gone. Oh, you know what? I know something we can check real quick. Alora, I think it was you, brought up that there were filing cabinets in the basement. I was hoping it would be in the archives, and I don't think it was. We can grab the key from here and just run into the basement right now and see if one of those filing cabinets is what that key's for. I wonder if... I wonder if I gotta keep removing boxes. I don't know if I'm done with boxes. I don't know if this key was the last thing or not. So I'm gonna keep trying to remove boxes until I've confirmed that, like, stuff is not leaving there anymore. Same with the letters. I assume that the final letter, he will, like, say, like, alright, this is the last one I'm writing you or something. So I should know when we're done with letters. I think there are more sconces around lit torches. I looked for them, and I didn't, like... I didn't see any. I had the torch yesterday, and I was trying. Maybe I didn't look in the right place? There are a ton of filing cabinets down here. Let's test here. Where are other places with filing cabinets? The office didn't actually have any. I walked to the office to see. Now, what do you think this is about? We haven't been here in a very long time. Laura, I went to the... So there is more boxes to remove. That's what I was wondering. Laura, we went to the archive as well. And did not see... did not see... None of the... What am I thinking? I like that I can just jump off. I did look in the archive room, and none of the file cabinets in there seemed to work. There are more down here, not in this room. I don't know if you got that one. Damn, so it doesn't seem like the file cabinets down here do it either. It's called a file cabinet key, so it's got to be for a file cabinet. Where else are there file cabinets? I guess we just got to run around with it until we find the right place. I really thought it was going to be one of these. I thought you were right, Alora. It was like a really astute observation. There are more down here. You mean file cabinets? Pull the answer chamber lever while you think about it. Oh god, is it going to be in my room? We are down here. We might as well pull the lever. You're right. I've already spent a good amount of steps down here. Well, I'm at the point where I just kind of want to burn through. There weren't file cabinets in the bunker, were there? Like on the boat path? That would make me... Oh. There we go. To the Baroness of Mount Holly for her own hand. This. That we have one of these in the hovel. Numeric cores have fallen completely out of favor and no longer being included in proofs by series for arithmeticians. This is a new math thing that we just haven't had. This concept, once considered sacred, is now regarded as an over-engineered concept that only served to slow further advancements in the field, as Philip Wilkins once famously put it. Steps to finding numeric core. Take any number with 4 or more digits. Without changing the sequence, split that number into 4 smaller numbers. Next, assigning each a different color, resulting in a valid mathematical equation that produces the smallest whole number possible. The first number should always be assigned teal to begin with a positive number. If the result is a number with more than 3 digits, repeat the above process. The final number you obtain that is less than 4 digits is considered the numeric core of the larger number. Example 18. So 8 minus 6 becomes 2. Times 45 is 90. Divided by 5 is 18. Top right is numbers. Okay. So this is a brand new exciting thing for us. This is a whole style of puzzle we haven't gotten to. Numeric coring examples. 3614, okay, becomes, and it needs to be 4, so it needs to be like literally 3 times 6 would be 18. We want it to be a whole number though. Okay, hang on. Got it. 3 times 4 is 12. Divided by 6 is 2. Minus 1 is 1. 3614, the numeric core is 1. Rethink every single number you've seen in this game and go insane. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Oh, can you not rearrange them, though? Split them, so you can't rearrange them. Okay, but it can be... So, it can't be 3 minus 6, because we want to be a positive number. So, if you say 3 times 6 for 18 divided by 1 minus 4 would be 14. There are always new things. 36, 37 are the numbers at the top of the page. That's a good point. Should we do that? I mean, if you've got that, 3 times 6. Well, because here's the thing. What do we do with the numeric core? I think what this is showing is that we have to keep it... So I guess, okay. So the two questions that I have about this, about how this works, about setting these up, is can you not rearrange the numbers, which I think is the case. I think you can't rearrange them because they very pointedly just split them but left them here. But my other question is, are we going off of, like, do you need to assign these colors in order? Like, does it need to be positive, then, does it need to be addition, then subtraction, then multiplication, then division? Because it says assign each a different color. Okay, it even says here, without changing the sequence, split the number into 4 smaller numbers. So we cannot swap them around. They got to be in order. You always have to start positive. So you always start with addition. I am assuming it is not specifying that you need to do the subtraction and such in a specific order. So I'm assuming that's not the case, because here it would really fuck things up. You get -3 and then stay -3, and then -3 divided by 4 would be your final thing. I don't think that's the case. So I think here it is 3 times 6 divided by 1 minus 4. I think that's it. I think this is 14. I think they have to be that specific about it, because I think then that makes it so that each of these has one answer. I think that's got to be it. The real question is, what do we do with numeric cores? I just had a really scary thought, actually. I just had a very, very scary thought. If we're looking for the sequence that these trips were taken in. There were big numbers in all of these. On all these postcards. I mean, they wouldn't do that, right? That's too fucked up. It would, like, all of these would have to core out to, and in the stamp as well. Not all of the stamps have numbers, though, is the thing. Or is it the zip codes? No, because this is where they're being sent to. This is where they're being sent to, so it can't be that. Because one of the big things that I have left is the 8 countries, 8 months situation. I feel like I'm really fucking flying right now. Sometimes I feel like I run very slow. This is not it. Yeah, so this can't be it. 1412, 112. That is the same as the first one, I guess is also the problem. I feel like some of these actually had numbers that don't work with coring, so I'm just going to check real quick. They're weird numbers. That has a 6 on it. I'm going to go back and check. I guess not go back. I'll go forward and check. It's not as simple as each of those things having a number in the stamp, right? In the like... No, that's 331. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this one won't core out. So that can't be what we're doing here. Huammed dough? Oh my god. Okay. Merc, did you do everything in this game? Not counting, like, challenge runs, I guess, like dare mode and all that stuff. Where have I seen big numbers? I guess my other question, where we've seen coring happen before, in the... See, I've slowed down once I got here. Hey, Quadrama, how you doing? It's been a while. Guess what the community considered the end of the game? What the community considered the end of the game. Okay. I'm very curious to know what that is. I swear to God, this is a puzzle. This 8 quadrants around the thing, I have seen a thing on the map about it. I think a lot of those geographical features in the geography classroom, I think that's going to be a big deal. It was unknown at the time if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Ooh. Have they said whether or not they might, like, patch more into the game? I feel like this would be a really brutal game to patch more into after you've gotten everybody, like, kind of thinking, you know, it's done. I've got 7 trophies. So, the drafting strategy sweepstakes, I don't know how to do this. There's also one workshop contraption I'm missing. I should look at the library to see which ones I have. I think the lockpick amplifier I had done before, because I had a chance to make it yesterday. Acing the exam I could do, buying out the showroom I could do. Supposed to add a minigame to the arcade in the commissary? Right, Dirigiblocks. It's weird to me that that hasn't happened yet. The fact that they are taking so long with it does lend me does lead me to believe that there's something special happening there. Library, let's go. So here's the thing. Okay, a couple things to check in here. Where's the thing? Must be over here. Man, not having my magnifying glass is rough. Okay. I have done pick sound amplifier. Got it. So what's the contraption that I'm missing? I've made the lucky purse. I made the power hammer. I made the jackhammer. I made the dowsing rod, the detector shovel, the burning glass. There's some contraption I'm missing. I have not gotten the blue tents yet. Because, yeah, it does not go into the store until you, I have all the stamps. All these guys do have a number on them. Except for the Araja stamp, I think. Actually, this one doesn't either. Arajan, history, and geography are the only things I was off on. Okay, so I checked my contraptions. Don't remember when I need to build it? Okay. Short more minigames, another floor. I don't know how they could add to it. That's totally fair. So, I think we should... Oh, God, I don't have a magnifying glass, though. Looking at this without a magnifying glass is really rough. I think I can get one anytime that I get the commissary, though, at this point. What are the odds that 1988 is one? One times 9. No, it's not. Okay. Let's look for a big number here. I don't know. Foyer is pretty good. Just knowing hallways will be unlocked is pretty nice. Although I do have a lockpick. Workshop, just in case. Yeah, blue tents, I need... There's my commissary. Yeah, for blue tents, I need to get... No gems this time. That's very odd. Usually I can get a bunch of gems here. I mean, this game has been... This has been in the commissary since the game came out. It must be like a significant... It must be a significant addition they've got coming. You can craft the sleeping mask? That's entirely possible. Oh, wow! I've never seen repellent before. It kind of bums me out that dice are apparently considered a rare object. This is taken at the front steps. I wonder if it's supposed to mean something. No, damn. I gotta get these 2 letters. I gotta figure out where these 2 letters are. I also, like, I don't know what to do. I think it's gonna be in Eurasian, or mixing Eurasian with English. This saying Mila has to mean something. Like, what is that? What does it mean? Clearly, it's something. The sleeping mask is an option for crafting with in the workshop, but I have not yet found anything that actually goes with it. Maybe the running shoes. Sleeping mask and running shoes. The 2 clothing items. Oh man, yeah, I'll do this. Don't want you yet. Although it'd be nice to be able to get the courtyard. I have a ton of them. I shouldn't have done this without. Okay, just take the nook. No, actually take boudoir. I should just get these 2 gems. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. You have to be false. The gems are in the blue box. So he has to be false, actually. Wait. I'm getting my ass beat right now with logic. No, hang on. This guy has to be false. The false boxes genuinely cannot be true. The gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. So what's tripping me up here is this implies there are 2 true boxes. If I say that this is false, if this guy was true, they would have to both be true. Like both him and him would have to be true because this guy's clearly false. And if he was true, it means the gems are in the blue box. So he has to be false, actually. It's in blue. It's in blue. Thank God. Okay. Thank Christ. Well, how's everybody doing today? Oh my God. I'm just getting whomped. I'm getting dead-ended just nonstop. Just take observatory. Like, fuck it. I might just, like, end this day really fast. Love Secret Passage? Fair. I don't use it very often. We're just gonna go up from the other side, because this side is using my resources way too quickly. we should go ahead and just get the keys here. 18, rounded up to the nearest 2 digits, 20. 10 times 14, 140. That runs down to 100, divided by 10 becomes 10. 20, a third of 20. Rounded up to the nearest 1, that's gonna be 8 still. Oh, no. Wait, hang on. I'm very dumb. Pardon me. 7. It's 7. I wanted real keys, but that's okay. At least now we can go up through the basement if we want to. Let's check this real quick. It's interesting that it lets me use so many of these items. Because there's a lot of stuff here that has never worked. That you know, I haven't been able to match with anything yet. Alright, we'll yoink that. I don't have a shovel. Out of curiosity, it makes the lockpick amplifier. That makes the burning glass. I don't know that I need either of them right now. There might be other burning glass things I need to do, but I don't know of any for sure yet. Hang on a second. Oh, hell yeah, shovel. This right here. This is a chord number. I swear to God, this is a chord number. This is 1213. One, two, 1, 3. So we start with the 1 times 2 makes it 2. MCC, I think, is also numbers. Yes. So that's the thing. Like, if you read this as just regular Roman numerals, the M is 1,000, the C's are 100, and then the X is 10, and the I's are 1s. So if you just like straight up read that in order, that is 1213. However, if we try to core that, start with the positive 1, I don't think it actually works. A, B, A, C? Oh, letters. A, B, A, C. You think it's 1, 2, 1, 3. And you think that's mapping onto... Oh, man, I'm strafing. I haven't won... Yes, Allura, this room has been the bane of my existence almost the entire time you've been playing. There is clearly something in here. It has been driving me insane for almost the entirety of our playtime. For over 60 hours, I think. This has been driving me mad. The other ways we can look at it, we can look at it as binary, actually. If we look at it as binary, we're dealing with let's put this here. $12.13. It also would be the cipher. I thought the same thing. I looked at the cipher and like ABAC doesn't really fit in here. castle, idiot, you know. Xexrit is what this is saying. Yeah, the fact that so they don't use L or anything else that because L is 50, they're only using ones and zeros here. So it could end up being binary. What happens if I put in 1000 1000 100 10111 binary? No, dog, that's nothing. The binary to text translator is very confused. A, B, A, C. I mean, these don't fit into... No, they don't. It's interesting because, like, this line... All of these letters do function as Roman numerals, but this is the only one where that's the case. Vodka Potato, how are you doing? So much has happened. In the 2 hours that we did... So we've done all the crests. We're doing more punk rock if it was 1312. I agree. I'm in this room again. We've just discovered number coring, which led me to go like, oh, son of a bitch. What if this 1213 can be cored? I think it actually can't be cored. I think if you try to core it, you end up with 1, 2, 1, 3. Got to be a positive 1. I don't think there's any way you get that. I don't think there's any way you core it. Because the only thing you can do at first is 1 times 2. Gets you to 2, and then what, like, minus 1? Or divided by 1 and minus 3? Either way, like, you're going to end up with a negative. There's no way to, if it was 1312, I could actually do this. If it was 1312, it would core out to 1, basically. So Merc is sitting here probably bashing his head against the wall watching me wander back and forth. I swear to God, there was so clearly something to this room. That's an interesting theory. You know if I'm wrong or not. You totally know. Another possible thing is there's there's 3 berries here. There's 2 spades here. There's a single swan here. If that's like 3, 1, 2. More punk rock if it was 1312. Right, because it would be a cap then. Got it. Of course, I won't tell unless you ask. Ah! Oh, I want to know, but I also do want to solve things. I do want to figure it out. Do I have the necessary information, I guess? Am I talking in a way where it's like, oh yeah, like you will get this? Or am I missing something? You'll want to get blue tents first. So you think I'm not here yet? Okay. If the answer is just that I'm not ready for this yet, then cool. I will save all of our time and go do other things. Oh, and I have shovel now. Forgot about that. 85% of the way there, but 1 or 2 things left to learn. Okay. This must be a pretty significant... This must be a pretty significant puzzle. It sounds like it's, like, surprisingly endgame for how early I kind of locked in on it. Because, yeah, straight up, like, that wine cellar is the kind of thing that I have been gawking at for over 60 hours. Getting a lot of trunks. What do you think that is? What do you think's the deal there? I wonder if that's important. Why is there a boat? Why is there just a boat on its side against our fence? I mean, East Wing Halls is the only place I can draw it. God, I wonder if there's something to solve here, too. So far, I have not seen any other chord numbers, I don't think. Oh, God, you know what? I should look at my notes. Are there any numbers I've written down that, in hindsight, would be chord? I can't believe we just discovered a new mechanic. Literally the second note on my phone is the 1213 in the wine cellar. Yeah, I'm 1 trophy away. Because I got all the crests, I got the directory complete, I have done the billiards room and the parlor. I got the 8 trophy. I got my inheritance. I reached the room. What's the one other trophy I have? I don't remember. So 45292. 45 times 2 is 90. Divided by 9 is 10. Minus 2 is 8. 45292. It cores to 8. But why did he have that number written down? Oh, because it's 45 rooms. Man, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm missing these 2 letters for the castle thing. Merc gave me 1 hint, which I just forgot about until now. He said, you know, what happens if you enter a room the wrong way? Which, frankly, I don't know. Yeah, Merc's got it. I have not figured out what that means by this point. The only thing I could think of is placing rooms in the outer room. You know, getting Blessing of the Monk. But I don't know. I don't know how. Now, do we think... The big thing we did with these was their statues in the tomb. These are 4 different dudes. These statues, I don't think these are of any of the... Because this is like the staff, is the thing. It's not holly symbol. It's got the holly berries. It's got the shape of the mountain. See, what we've done with these so far was this was house staff, I believe, or maybe they were saints. They were people. Yeah, right. Because that's not house staff. They were saints to various things, and we pulled their arms in the tomb to unlock stuff. But that was, long time ago. I'm curious if there's something to do with these, actually. That looks like the guy that we saw from the veranda. Need to get more keys. I haven't gone into this room in a very long time. I don't think I've ever discovered anything in this room. I'm curious if there's more to this room. Nine divided... Well, you can't divide by 0. Nine minus 0 times 8 becomes 72, which divided by 3 is 24. This cores, Does it matter that this cores? It probably doesn't matter that it cores, right? I'm missing the last letter of the second row and the last letter of the second to last one. That is correct. I'm missing those two. I'm missing the two guys like in the middle. Well, I guess not the middle. But yeah, those are the two that I'm missing. I'm assuming that they are together. Because usually each time we've gotten something, it has been multiple letters at once. And I just don't know where he is. Safe code 9083 cores to 24. I don't know that I'm actually onto something there. Take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Anything else you're hunting for otherwise? Yeah, actually, let me bring up my note document. So, the things that we have. Solve Herbert's Big Adventure. That's the eight countries in 8 months thing. I've solved all the crests. And I've written down my general notes here. But I gotta be honest. I don't really have my order of events done. I'm assuming that the postcards are all I need to solve this. So in theory, I should be able to solve this. But we just solved our first crest like at the end of yesterday, so I hadn't done it yet. So let's see. I drew the throne room and I got the sanctum key there. However, I thought I'd have to bring the crown there. I got the blue crown and brought it to the throne room and nothing happened. I have not managed to get the crown out of the closed exhibit and to get it to the throne room. I have done those both separately, but I've never gotten them in the same run. So I don't know if getting the... I don't know. I don't know if getting getting the red crown there is going to do something. Remove all crates from the tunnel. I've removed enough to get the file cabinet key, which showed us, taught us about number coring. So that's something. There's a bird bath by the elevator that has 8 stones around it in like this perfect shape where I'm like, hey man, this shape is in the corner of one of the maps in the geography room. And I was like, maybe I gotta burn it, like at the bird bath, like at the bird bath in the orchard, but I couldn't burn anything. So I don't know. But I'm looking at that. I'm like, I swear to God, that's got to be something. Like I feel like that's gonna tie into that, but I don't know how to do it yet. I want to get the monk blessing again because there's several rooms that I want to try putting there. The treasure trove I have put there, but then when I did, we just had a chest that we couldn't open, so I need to figure out how to open it. Because they said that the real treasure is outside the manor, and I believe them. Let's see. I want to run power to the garage. It's the only room that can apparently take power that I haven't done. I want to buy out the showroom because I haven't done that. I need to ace the final exam, and I want to finish getting all the letters for the mailroom. So basically, I have 2 experiment things that I'm trying to finish. And I'm just doing those as they come up. Let's just go ahead and get up into this rank. Let's pull trophy room. Why not? See if we can figure out. Oh, the full house trophy. Right, I filled every room of the house. That was my 7th trophy. Now, here's the thing. These globes sure do spin. And there's a couple of them around the house. And it's weird that you can interact with them in this way. And they've also got clocks underneath. I feel like there's going to be something here, and I don't know what. I also just generally feel like there's got to be something more in this trophy room. Well, they're not actually. Okay, there we go. You haven't found anything with the bird bath? Okay. Maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree there, but it looks very suspicious to me. There's an achievement in a Penny Arcade game, one of the licensed Penny Arcade games, where they've got a mounted rhino head on a wall in a room, and if you go through a door to go behind that room, its butt is hanging out, and it's got like a ball sack hanging down, like the rhino's ball sack's hanging down. And if you just keep examining that over and over, you get an achievement for just constantly examining the rhino testicles, which I think is hilarious. I think it's one of my featured achievements on Steam. I was so tickled by it. I need to improve my lockpicking, dude. But it's never the important experiment for me. I literally only take it if the other 2 that I care about aren't there, and usually I have one of them going. Should I just go downstairs and try to solve Herbert's Big Adventure? Okay, I got a key. That's good. The best or worst achievement I have is from Still Wakes the Deep. I've never played it, but I've heard a lot about it. I feel like it would creep me out. I don't want to use my key on that chest. I've been burned too many times. I can't really make a run at the showroom here. Stoop pool, why not? Another key, that's pretty nice. I'd love to find another sledgehammer. Desperately. I don't know what I'm doing right now. What am I hoping to accomplish? 80% walking sim, 90% horror. Okay, so it is a spooky game. I thought that was the case. Decent game for Halloween. The vibes are great. If you like being scared, I guess. For me, those are decidedly not great vibes. In a cosmic horror way. Yeah. Yeah, there's that little caveat. When I talk about vibes, it's usually not what I'm talking about. Just money? Ooh, that's the roughest those chests have ever been for me. Wow, I don't have many of these rooms, actually. I should not pull Mechanarium. Yeah, locker room. Let's get keys going. Okay, throne room. Yeah, why not? Let's get throne room going again. What am I looking for? Where are you? Oh god, he's just in the middle of the floor. So the big thing now that I could test out is if I can just get the closed exhibit, that'd be great. Oh, I can redraw, right. I mean, no, Vault's not really going to do anything for me, though. Courtyard's not bad. Let's just take the sauna. Just get the extra steps for tomorrow. Now, I guess the other question is there like... I've never found anything in the sauna. Is there a puzzle in here? Got to do your laundry eventually. Someday. I'm not convinced that laundry actually has anything to offer. Don't tell Lord Lost. Oh god, you're right there. I'm sorry. I don't know what I would do with it. I mean, I guess it would let me get keys. So here's my question. Should I core this? Is that a coreable number? Or would I be wasting all of our time? I guess let's try it. The 1 to 10. Yeah. What happens if I try to core this? Let's assume the 10 is on its own. You think it's just numbers for kids to learn? Fair, but what if they're hiding a message to me? I guess here's the big thing. Okay. God, I don't know. You're right. You're right, I'm being stupid. But, like... I'm grabbing at straws here. Like, I've got to think of something to do. Alright, we're going downstairs. We have to try and find keys throughout the house. This run might just be done. That might be all she wrote for this one. Looking for any of the keys that got spread. Alright, yeah, so I may have been a little too conspiracy brained with those with the children's counting. Locker room lockpick. Oh wait, can I lockpick the locker room? That feels like cheating. I guess my big thing is, I don't know why I would want to core at this point. I have yet to see an instance where coring is, like, good, you know? Or where it communicates something. I was looking to get jump scared running down this hallway. So, we should look at nuance. Because nuance I don't have a thing written down for. Nuance should be over here. Yeah. There's no stamp here, that's why. Okay. That is answered by the blue tents. Oh, the coring? Blue tents is... Okay. So we need to figure out what order he did these things in. He clearly starts and ends in Fenaries. That and the Cipher, the last two bits. So once I get the blue tents, that's going to mean something? Like, that's actually going to open things up? This fucking Cipher. And you said for the Cipher, I need to go into rooms the wrong way? I don't know what that means, frankly. What rooms can I go the wrong way into? Go away you don't usually go. Walking in backwards. The only thing I can think of is if I go through, like, the basement, going into the throne room without having actually drawn the throne room. Not throne room, the tomb. Going into the tomb without having actually drawn the tomb. Rather go where you've never been. What does that mean? What passageways are there that I haven't done? What does it mean? What passageways indeed? Hear that and think backwards. That was my first thought too, Queldrama, but I think Mert kind of gave me the side eye that made it seem like I was a complete idiot for thinking that. So I don't know. What passageways indeed? Are we talking about like literally the passageways room? There's that. The things that come to mind are that and Secret Passage. And what's interesting about this is I can only... I can't draw any blue rooms that way. So if there's something I needed to get into through the Secret Passage... it would need to be a colored room. I don't think he went to Araja next, right? Like, if we're talking... These two are out. We know he starts and ends here. This is north of there. Why are you dancing? Why are you dancing? What's that about? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm like right on it? I don't feel like I'm right on it. Arch Aries is desert is one of the quite have trouble here. Countless times for Singa. A few days of sailing. So he came here from overseas. So I need to use the passageway or the secret passage. I probably need to use the secret passage. What room is going to change if I go through the secret passage? Wait, I think, okay, God. I can't tell if you're just fucking with me. I can't tell. Mount Ephros. I ended up forsaking all but one of my books. I feel like I've hit a wall. I think I need to draw... I think I need to draw Secret Passage whenever I get the chance now, and just see if there's something there. A short sea voyage. So somewhere very close to Morajai. I didn't know he had books. He had to get rid of his books. Okay. So, Costa Rica had to have been after this. They've been short on solitude. And none of the places... Oh my god. He still has all his books by the time he got to Morajai. Now, why was I so sure... So this was after Morajai, for sure, because he says weather's not as good. So Vera after Morajai. Costa Rica after Morajai. And anywhere he had books. Okay, we're gonna solve this. I'm pretty sure that these postcards are all I need to reason out this thing. I've always had a picture for this illustrations. So he's here after Costa Rica. Nuance after Costa Rica. Because he's talked about Costa Rica here. I'm pretty sure that Arch Aries is like gonna be the last one. I'm pretty sure. Air travel is much better than sea travel. So when has he done air travel? He can only really do air travel in Nuance. Long sailing journey to Arch Aries. He was on for several days for Arch Aries. So that was like a long trip. So he's coming back from the other hemisphere. Route and where to start, which is like these ones to ignore. His planning has never been a strong suit. Well then, it's a true spirit adventure. Departed forsaking both map and plan. As it happens, the road is taking me south. Started by going south. Let's see what he says about Araja. Does he have his books in Araja? Lorja Yena. Okay, so I should try and translate this real quick, actually. So Laura's word, Jor's name. Let's bring up my things real quick. It's like last word Yena, first word Loon, basically. I think Ja and Aj are first and last. Or reversed. Okay. Where's word? Yeah, Aj is first, Ja is last. So, like, last word Yena, first word Loon? I should try and solve this too. Luam Dido? Hugh Amdido. Hugh is something. Hugh is house. House Amdido? Large house. What's a Dido? Back to Costa Rica. First realm I visited without porters. Oh, he went here after Vera. Vera after Morjai, Costa Rica after Vera. Okay. So he went... Oh, I already have that written down there too. Okay. I should be able to figure this out entirely from these postcards and pictures, I assume. This is Morjai. I looked at these many times. Among the Jai Orel. That might just be what the people are called. I think I can take a stab at it when I get back into my room. Arch Ares is definitely near the end, I think. And this is Nuance. I think I've done all the looking around down here that I can do. Okay. All we need to do, we need to get back in his room so we can try this stuff out again. Basically. Is there anything else I should try to do with the day? Oh my god, I just had a thought about... the final letters for the cipher. If we're talking about the secret passage, I wonder... Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go back in the house from the front. And we are going to see... We're gonna grab the food from the dining room. And then we are going to see if I can draw a secret passage. Also see if we can get some goddamn keys. There's supposed to be a bunch of keys here. Where are they? All the keys are going to be in the conference room. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot I had a conference room. That honestly makes it easier, though, in a way. Well, I wanted to get these anyways. Is it faster to go down and around than use these? It's faster in real time to just do this. He says I want to go into the right place. Step into the workshop. Why can't I use the key card? There's one thing I haven't crafted. And I've been trying to figure out what it is. I've really been struggling with finding it. I've done the jackhammer, I've done the power hammer, I've done the lockpick amplifier, I've done the burning glass, I've done the lucky wallet thing. Oh my god, look at all these keys. Oh my god. I think it's the one time I've actually made use of the conference room. I thought I could go through there. I could not. Have a cabinet key? Yes, but we've used it. That was for... My neighbor is like dropping a ton of stuff on the other side of the wall or something. Like they're dropping some heavy stuff. I don't know what's going on. They're like bowling in their apartment. It's what taught us about the number coring. It was for the... okay, I cannot lockpick that. Good to know. Can't do solarium. Man, pantry really puts me in a rough spot too. Yikes. Egads. Just draw something random. I want this. This is okay. I want this. We're going to try this out. hell yeah, having a foyer. What cabinet did it open? It opened the one that was... How do I describe it? It opened the one... the numerical core. Yeah, it opened the one... It was the one... It's in the tunnels. I am begging you to please turn to the right. Thank God. Okay, we're gonna at least find out about the throne. We're gonna get that crown. We've got things set up to get the crown. Yeah, just take it. Reconnection successful. We back up in here? No. Just gonna wait for this to reconnect. It looks like it is doing it. Not super well. No. No. It's so frustrating. Actually exhausting. Okay, that's a super high bit rate now. It's a really high bit rate. That's looking... Okay, cool. We're good. You're all good? Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's a weird thing, Vodka. I don't remember if you were here when this was happening. We went almost 2 hours without it happening this time. I thought I had it fixed. I don't know what the deal is, but like, I am only having internet issues streaming to Twitch. My internet stayed fully up. I was able to talk and chat. I was able to see your chat coming in. My OBS was receiving your messages. Something about connection to the Twitch servers is just not working great. And I put some things in that I thought were going to fix it. Sunday stream went well. This one went well for 2 hours. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying to figure it out. But yeah. Okay. So let's do this. I feel like I'm moving so slow. Okay. Okay, we got the crown. Now, let's go ahead and just keep drawing rooms into these corners, because if I can get the... If I can get some of the stuff I'm looking for, click on it to see what it does. I think skipped it. So I looked at it when I got it before. If there's not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Also useful for rehearsing museum burglary. I assume that little thing in parentheticals is mostly just, like, a cute little gag. That was your first time? No, I got it before, but then I wasn't able to draw the throne room. I have never gotten to do it along with the throne room. Let's do security, because we may be able to get an experiment out of this. Let's connect to... Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get from the lab today. But yeah, I'll bring this crown back to the throne room and see if that does something. Because at least this is the representation of the crown that, just do that. Because I can pull a couple levers pretty easy. And we'll just get some allowance. It never hurts to have more allowance. I'm very curious. Clearly this is saying that I need to put this in the... Or is it saying I can put rooms with doorways here? Because those markings are really odd. This is a dead-end room. Or is it saying that these will become doorways if it's in the outer room? Because, like, look at that. That looks like doorways, right? That looks like doorways. Although that's also inset. Things that make you go, Look, man. I'm struggling so hard here. So I wonder if the telescope might actually do something. I should get that to the workshop. Yeah, I mean, there's only a couple things we can do. So let's try doing them. We can't go through there. Right. Oh, God. Love wasting steps. Add 1 gold to my allowance, please. Please? You're not got... Is it because I'd already pulled it before the experiment started, even if I pull it again? That bums me out. That's rough. I only did that because I had levers I knew I could pull. What's the really rare room here? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. Even if I do this? That bums me out. That shouldn't work this way. Wait. Why did this work? Also, hang on a minute. I'm back here with the crown. I'm back here with the crown and I'm getting nothing. I was promised something would happen. RNG pitied you. Should I run back and pull that? No, I've already done it. Alright, well I can't use any more keys. So I should just go ahead and... I should open up the lockers I can. Go to the observatory. Was something supposed to happen? I've come back with the crown. Mom, help. I guess nothing happens. I guess there was no reason to do this. Oh, I feel like I'm... Oh, I feel like I'm floundering. Okay, apples. Hey, baby, you want up? You want up, baby? Hi, baby. Interesting that the car keys have, like, Arch Aries stuff on them. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym? I mean, yeah, that makes sense, because the guy doesn't have a, he doesn't have a, an account. He's, like, head of security, but... Kirk Darren's not his real name. I, like, just learned about him Sunday. Just maybe it needs to cook a bit more. The crown in the throne room? Is that what you're saying needs to cook? I don't need those gems. Right? I should collect them anyways. It's only right. After all, they're mine. Is there something I'm missing in the conference room? I don't know if you can see the baby at all. I don't think you can. She is watching this with rapt attention. Gotta take the cook, kitchen, throne, bathroom. Take the crown of the kitchen and the bathroom throne. That actually would be very funny. They're like, the red crown we don't respect, so that goes to the lavatory. Kind of might be onto something there. Just tips of the ears. Hi, baby. Just gonna do that for a while. Okay, I got a bunch of different items now. Huh, so the crown and the telescope are not eligible here. It's fascinating that I've got like the metal... I've got the running shoes and the coupon book here and the sleeping mask, but I've never been able to combine them with anything. View count going way up. Yeah, I know how to leverage. I know how to leverage the tools at my disposal. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Do you have anything in the coat check? Man, I think I have something in there. I don't know what. It has been a very long time since I've looked at the coat check. I do not remember what's in there. I haven't done battery plus metal detector or battery plus lockpick. I don't think it lets me. Fellas, what am I doing? You think I just had something in code check that, You think I have an item in code check that'll matter? Alright. Items in code check don't spawn. Oh, man. So you think I'm missing an item? Oh. It's gonna really reminds me of the good old days at The Mice Will Play. Yeah, are you gonna paw at the screen? It might be something like the compass or something in code check, honestly. I think it's one of those items that I don't usually use. Because God knows I'm seeing everything else. Oh, yes. Actually, I should go to the library. What are we laughing at? Did I do something stupid? Alright. Get code check for sure. Is it the compass? Do I need the compass? Oh, no, okay, so the dowsing rod right here. So I've done the dowsing rod with the compass. I do not remember what is in there. We'll pull code check on the next run and just see what's in there. Because I do not remember. We've done Lucky Purse, done Jackhammer, done Pick Sound Amplifier. We've done all this shit. Can seem to ever pass it up. Buddy, it's come up 3 times. Let me check what you're missing. I've made like 3 things with the metal detector, so I'm assuming it's not using that. Oh, that's weird. Is there anything else I should do? Compass plus battery. God, son of a bitch. Okay, I think the compass is in the code check. Is there more stuff in a new clue still, Merc? Is there still stuff I'm missing here? Or did I basically get it? I got a lot of stuff out of here. Is there anything I should look at with a new clue, or should I just go? Got like 90% at least? Okay. I figured this out just because Bo Lee is like... That lets me get into those special files. I mean, this is clearly... I think this might make more sense post blue tents. I'm so curious. So I just need to get another trophy so I can get blue tents. That's what it sounds like to me. I should just end the day and get the next day going. I've been on this day for a long time to have accomplished as little as I have. The chips was big. Right, it ended up pointing me at both of the microchips, didn't it? Okay, let's just call it here. Both of the microchips came from... I got the admin key for the grotto, yeah. The Bo Lee Lieb, whatever. I've got that. So I've been doing grotto stuff. Let's see what room we get. Good with a new clue? Okay. Thank God, because a new clue had a lot in it. It's wild how much I had to pull out of it. It's probably been just like done with library for a bit. So, big things here. Coat check. And... I mean, because if I can do that last contraption, then... God, none of these are great. I don't want to do the classroom run right now. There's got to be a reason why we can see this. This is the Epson thing, this is the Sinclair thing, and then in the basement, it's the two of them put together. Dude, yeah, if I can get remove crate every time I dig, we're fucking home free, dude. I'm getting everything. Yeah, this room is good if I can get a shovel. We'll just see if that happens. I don't need library. Let's just get the break room drawn. Because if I can just make this last contraption, then I can get blue tents. So I think, yeah, we should let's focus on that. Battery. So literally we should just end shovel. Oh God, shovel. Let's try and get an experiment going then. God, I love attic. I'm so glad I made attic free. The treasure chest on top of all of that? Okay. we going? We're looking for coat check. We're looking for sledgehammer? Hell yeah. We're coat check and we're looking for secret passage. Yeah, get the dining room going. At least I'm not dropping way under 50 at all. I'm continuing to get to keep, like, that ability, so that's something. I already have a key card, so I should actually get some keys here. 4 squared, 16. 12 rounded and then flipped, I would assume? Rounded to 10 and then flipped? No, to 1? No, okay. 16. Okay, so we flip to 21 and then we round to 20? Okay, good to know. So this means we square first and then we flip. So 9 squared is 81, then we flip it to 18. Got it. Jesus Christ. Okay, so 20 minus 19 and then squared multiple times, it's going to be 1. Fascinating. Alright, let us keep trying to draw those rooms we want. I should just draw a code check and get it. Just do that. Okay, now all we gotta do is pull workshop. If we can pull workshop, that is our last trophy that we need, and then we just gotta get the gift shop so we can get the blue tents. We are trying to accomplish some extremely specific things today. There's the workshop. Holy shit. Okay. And magnifying glass. I love having the magnifying glass, honestly. Electromagnet. Excuse me? There we go. Folks, we are eating. Oh god, I wasn't looking. What does he do? Okay, that second thing is very nice. I like its secondary ability. That would have been a great item to know about back when I was trying to do the Mechanarium run. To be quite honest. One room that has a really funny... There's one room that has a really funny interaction with this item. The electromagnet? What room would do that? The vault? Because of all the money? Mechanarium would honestly be pretty funny as well. Hey, Lord Lost. You got an 8th trophy. It's okay, dude. Hey, you're living your life. I'm doing this because I desperately want to power up the garage. Let's do this. We can keep it going. Yeah, we made the second contraption. We made the final contraption, I should say. Please give me dig. think I'm gonna spend a lot of gems today. I will spend stars to get garage here. Running experiment to get 50 plus stars helps a lot. I probably should have done stars instead. But, what did I choose? Spending gems on rooms? Okay. I really... Man, I should have done terminals. I really want to get garage. I just want garage. I don't even care at this point. Please just give me garage. Oh my god. Oh, I've been passing secret passage so many times too, but like I can draw that anywhere. I just want to know garage. Why is it so hard to get garage? I want to power up garage and see what happens. Oh no. There's the gift shop. Oh, this is bad. There we go. Okay. If I didn't end up getting it, I'd be so disappointed. That's all it does. Oh, fuck. It does the exact same thing as pulling the utility box. That's it. Oh, no. Oh my god, I'm so poor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they should be... They should be put on trial for that. I mean, that answers a burning question I had, but not satisfactorily. That was... Oh, that blows. Oh, no. Stream down or power outage. Oh god. We're back. Hey everybody. You keep saying power outage, and clearly you're hinting at something. I don't know what. Well, I've drawn the boiler room. I know there's things with this too. I have found, like, multiple times now. What does that box say? Does it just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I'm so upset. You keep saying power outage. You're clearly trying to tell me something with it. or you're taunting me. But also, I found two things that have, like, pointed out... Oh, oopsies, I hit the power button, I'll save and have to restart the day. No, I am continuing forward with the consequences of my actions. I chose to do that. It was an incredibly ill-advised choice, but I did it, and I'm gonna own it. Accidentally stumbled into the gift shop. I could have just pulled... I pulled so many of the other rooms that I like, needed. The gems are in the only true box. Then they'd have to be in you. Only one statement is true. Okay, that... The gems are in the blue box. These two have to be false. Yeah, these two have to be false. This guy has to be true. It's gotta be blue. No? Oh, fuck. Well, it's a good thing I had so many steps today. Wow, I really was counting on those gems. We might end up not getting a lot done on this day. Well, shit. I felt really good about that. I'm low on gems, which has me worried. But if we can just pull... Gift Shop and Secret Passage all require... I need at least one gem, because I want to... I want to be able to pull Courtyard and just be able to keep getting my gems up, is the thing. White has to be false if the other two are true. Wonder why I'm low on gems, because I kept spending them. I simply kept spending them all. I haven't been doing the things that I usually do to get gems. It's all my fault. I'm truly doing just I've been messing up this run pretty bad. Oh my god. We have to do archives. Losing my GD mind. Back for real this time? No worries. It's gotta be this. Oh no. This run is so messy. This has gotten really, really messy. I need gems bad. If I can get just one, I can start. I haven't got any of my experiment stuff. I cannot believe how much I fucked myself over to get Garage. Genuinely, all of that was just to get Garage. Just do closed exhibit. I can't do Secret Passage. I have to do the archive plan. Oh my god. Okay, Mechanarium... Okay, this might have some good stuff for me, at least. Vodka, you were totally right, I'm sure. Well, no, both white and blue... Both white and blue were saying that there was only one true statement. Just get all these red rooms out of the way. At this point, I just want to dig up a single gem. I know I can dig up gems. I got a brick. I should be able to do something with a brick. There it is. This room has to have something in it, right? There's got to be something to this room. Well, so what Blue said that the key was in the only true one. So really what it was is like the other one was true, sure. But like now you want laundry? Yeah, laundry would actually be phenomenal right now. I'm having such a bad time with this run in particular. But we have treasure map here. This could have a lot of gems in it. Where do you want me to dig? What it was it's got gems. Oh my god, okay. We're also very good on money to buy the blue tents if I can find this gift shop. We are still getting... Rumpus room. We haven't had this in a very long time. Okay. Let's do it.
As it was foretold, I am awakened for one last time.
Last time?
By the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to impart to you one final vision.
The train tunnels?
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone. A hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars.
That's the mine, yeah.
I see a treasure buried beneath the cliff rocks. A black mirror hidden among the memories of the falling sands. And within the black mirror, I see a figure. A figure standing in sullen snow. All of what I have told you, my young baron, I wish you to now know. Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
Yeah, I keep expecting to be jump scared. I just trusted that, like, the game's not going to do that. But, like, everything about that. So that was the final... So I think this room only shows up once you hit certain, like, check marks in the game, basically. There were definitely things I was supposed to get out of that. We saw the subway tunnel. We saw what I think was a representation. Somebody put a jump scare at the very end. Yeah. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad that they didn't decide to do that to me, personally. Oh yikes, dude! What is the play here? I think I'm just kind of gonna have to. True, I can cross off power in the garage. Like, I've done that now, and I feel like an idiot for doing it. I spent so many resources. I feel like a complete idiot. Remember when I was getting letters? I've never gotten the 8th letter. Although I think they were telling me that I never would get the 8th letter, which, to me, sounds like a challenge, frankly. Well, last thing we can draw. Let's do this just to improve our lockpicking. And then that's all we can do. We should just go to the break room. If I can get to the break room. Might not be able to. We'll try. Blue 10 type, yeah, so now... Oh boy, what are we thinking now? I guess the big... So the electromagnet was the last thing I had to make, and it makes me more likely to pull mechanical rooms, and it also means that when I enter a room, I automatically get all of the, I automatically get all of the coins and keys that are in the room. Yeah, they got it. Man, okay. So he definitely... I'm going to go check this thing out. It definitely seemed like he alluded to where the elevator is. A treasure buried beneath the cliffs. It seemed like he also alluded to like a cave filled with glowing lights, which immediately made me think about this over here. Though I think this is kind of different, but this made me think about, yeah, like all these gems up in the walls. This definitely isn't literally what it looked like, though. Oh, if I take the electromagnetic... If I take the electromagnetic into the locksmith, do I just take all of the keys that are in the locksmith room? That's fucking nuts. That's so funny. Okay. Let me call this a day so we get our key card. Goals. So we did this, and nothing happened. Did that. The big thing is, we need to get to Mount Holly. Not Mount Holly. We need to get to the Mount Holly gift shop. So I think the goals, the things I'm trying to do now, and they're very simple compared to what I've been doing, so I should have no problem doing this. I just need to not get carried away. I need to draw the gift shop and buy the blue tents, and I need to pull Secret Passage and just kind of poke around there and see if I can trigger something there. Time to spend money? Yeah, I just gotta... I don't know how much the tents are either, which is unfortunate. Well, these are not good draws. Really starting off with, well, I guess this is fine. Drawing room is going to let me keep going. Okay. Now let's see here. It's going to be one of these for sure. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Here we are. Add 6. I mean, that's definitely it. That's 100% it. Now, what does this fucking mean? So if we have CIX here... Okay. 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 All right. Locking in. Gamer mode. This is... This is 109. If you add 6, it becomes 115. Tor Lor Et. So Et is east, I believe, in Arajan. Lore is name, or word. Lore is word. I don't know what Tor is the thing. What's Tor? T-O-R. I think that's as much as I have now. I'm gonna keep pondering that. Here's the gift shop. How much do I need for these? 400. Oh. Each blue room drafted on the 8th rank will contain a hidden blue memo. Okay. That's a big deal. I need to get 400 gold. I don't know how many I have in that piggy, but probably not enough. You've seen Tor or something similar? It's probably in your notes somewhere. Had to get treasure room like 50 times? Yeah. So treasure trove and vault are obviously going to be good. Let's pull up observatories because I need to get my stars back up. I really shot myself in the foot there. Getting the rabbit's foot, or like the lucky purse, is going to be huge. Yeah, the coin purse would be huge. If I can get the coin purse early on. And then honestly, the freezer is going to be a good friend of mine. This fucking wine cellar. I've seen TOR. I've seen TOR. Root. No, it's backwards. God, I have so many notes. Let's look at my phone notes. TOR or something similar, it's probably in your notes somewhere. probably took a photo of it at some point. I do have a lot of photos. Man, is this gonna be one of the classroom photos? Where's all my classroom photos? Because God knows, there's so much in the classrooms. It's not in the Eurasian vocabulary. Yeah, I'm not seeing them there. TOR. The Orange Prince. Wait, that's R, not a P. I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That's P, not an R. I feel like my brain power is rapidly leaving my body. Is anybody... I am not seeing it in my photos. What's tough is I have so many. So I have ORR, that's west. INN is north, ISS is south. You got the rest of the message surprisingly quick. Oh, like what I'm supposed to do with that? Yeah, it's not also a direction. I feel like we're likely dealing with some Eurasian. Was it in a new clue? Here's my new clue photos. Honestly, my assumption is that it is going to be if I'm that close though. So I've got 115. Have I done those first couple steps correctly? Is it that I need to add these up to 115? But then what would I do? Word and east? Those feel so random. Those feel very random. Where are the photos I took at the map rooms? This will make more sense when you see the place you need to be. So there's a location. There's a location I need to be. One question. Is the Mount Holly tea... does this genuinely not do anything? Does having this in the room just actually not do anything? Or are they goofing and there's like a big thing to it that I'm just missing? So I've looked at it a couple times. I did spend money on it. Everything else has helped. It genuinely just looks nice. That's very funny. It's fascinating that this thing was like stuck here. So I guess if I drew... So I'd be able to read it more easily if I drew Secret Passage and then went around the back instead of going through it. That's what you mean by entering a room the wrong way. Okay, looks like we're back in. Hopefully it stays back in. No, looks like he's struggling still. There he goes. Are we back in? Looks like it. So there is a room. Okay. I'm saving this money. Maybe I fucked myself over by doing that, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, no. I need how much? I need 400 or 200? I need 400? I don't know what I'm thinking. Saving these 54 isn't gonna help. Oh, I might actually need to... I might genuinely actually need to... What am I thinking? Break the piggy bank. There's probably like 100 in there. I'm afraid of doing it and then not having enough, and then it's like, oh, all that gold is gone now. You know? I wish I could squish myself. It does not tell you how much is in it. Freezer before or after breaking the piggy? Well, you wouldn't want to break a piggy while you have the freezer active, because then all that money will just go to waste. I think the best thing we can do here is just... draw what we can, and this thing is very funny. You can't get freezer 2 days in a row. I didn't know that. It makes sense, though. It would stop you from just kind of continually snowballing your allowance. In hindsight, I definitely should not have pulled freezer. It was too early in the run to do that. think I might have just kind of killed it a bit. Furnace will melt the ice. God, this thing is terrifying. I always forget that he's here. Pull sauna? Yeah. If I can get furnace or sauna. We're just kind of done, though. Is what it is. I didn't pull code check or anything. Okay, so I guess the question we ask ourselves is there anything we can do? Do we try to do anything with this day? TOR. We have everything we need for the cipher. Maybe we run around and see if we can do something with it. See if we can find like the spot that's supposed to use it or something. I'm also thinking about Alzara's like final message too. This feels like this should like slide away or something. Didn't say Tor on here, did it? Oven Nevere. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm just like racking my brain trying to think of what this could be. I hope I don't have to get back to the bunker again, because I went over there a couple times. Getting the reservoir set up is just kind of obnoxious. Look at the cipher again. For a hint. For a hint about like what to do. Word east. Any other words hidden in there? Idiot, almost. Lore. I mean, if we have add, we have 6.
Focus on blue tents. Getting 400 gold is going to be a lot. Are they talking about Toronto? It is Toronto. Okay. What's going on in Toronto? I don't know, but they're using its abbreviation in this message. So to say castle, right? Like it says castle. It just straight up says castle as one of the words on the left side. And that probably means something on its own. Probably. Torch chamber. But I can solve it now. If I just try really hard. I can figure it out. TOR. It's really just about figuring out what TOR means, yeah? It says castle. What would castle tell me about this? Because we're not really dealing with... I mean, you can see... I mean, they've really built out a whole area around this. I mean, there are castles. Are you playing chess? I can. There's a puzzle that I've done where basically, you know, how like almost every room has a chess piece in it. Maybe throne room. Throne room's a thought. There is one, actually there's one other thought I have. Not that way. You can't really see like the Great Castle from here, right? Grotto has Tor in it, but backwards. Yeah, hey Reddington. Town of Reddington? TOR, Town of Reddington? We could also look at it as a homophone situation, right? We can look at it as like tour, or even like tour as in like towards, you know, like kind of like the short and poetic version. 115 towards what, a word of the east. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, hi, baby. Or get rid of crates. True, there's definitely crates to get rid of. Like I tore it apart. Maybe, but I don't know how that... I don't know how that all ties together. This one's hard. Yeah. Yeah, this one's really... This one's really tough. He thinks I probably took a photo of it that has the TOR in it. If it is Town of Reddington, it's just, but what do you do with that? What do you do with... So you have 109, add 6, and that's... No, I don't know. Because like these first three seems like it's all numbers. What is lore and et? Lore is word and et is east, right? Like that, and that's Arajan. My assumption is that Tor is also going to be Arajan. Where did you learn that? I learned that in school, in class. Do I need to go back to the classrooms, or is it... I cannot tell if I'm like dangerously close to solving this or if it's nothing. The planets are Mamora, Mora, Dauja, Vea, and Fenmora. We're on Mora. We don't have... There's no Tor there. I can solve it. You think I'm on the right track? Or into Aries. Where was I at in school? It's about something I don't know yet. So do you mean like I can... Or is what you're trying to say that I can solve this and get like the instructions, but I don't know where to apply the instructions yet?
Is that what you mean? But I'm close to I'm close to the instructions. Do I have the first 3 words right? Is it taking Roman numerals and then adding a 6 to it to make 115? Or am I supposed to put a 6 on the end and make it like 1096? So I'm right about those first 3. And then am I right about the last 2? Is it literally just Tor that I don't have? The first thing I said. Okay, so it is supposed to be 115. You can think about it while getting money in crates. I wish I had like a dedicated folder on my phone. It's one thing that I think is nicer about iPhones compared to Androids. I think you can sort photos you take more easily. Or maybe Avery's just better at doing that than me, and if she had this phone, she would still be doing it better than me. But like, I have taken these photos over the course of months. Nested folders, yeah. And they're all just in my camera roll, like, randomly. So trying to get back through. It's not going to be the train metro, is it? I'm not seeing anything. I mean, he showed me the train tunnel in that vision. See screenshots of the folder on my PC. I've been taking photos on my phone instead of screenshots of the game, which honestly, if I was taking screenshots on Steam, it would be keeping them very organized for me. But I didn't do that, and god damn it, it's too late to start now, frankly. Man, there's a lot of stuff in the geography classroom that I think I probably still need to figure out. I thought I was on the trail of one of them, but like around that bird bath, but no luck. Is considered by Azure scholars to be considered near perfect. The many in the secular field held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. Oh, man. I do feel like it's tough. So, man, currently I feel like I have tasks to complete when it comes to just the experiments, just the crates, and then buying blue tents. But I'm feeling like I must be missing something when it comes to solving like kind of bigger long-term puzzles. I feel like I should take another stab at the 8 countries in 8 months thing when I have, you know, when I can get to that room again. But yeah, it's gonna take me time to get there. I'm just looking through all the photos in my phone currently. Blue tents will help unstuck you. So it's just saving up money, and I'm also very curious, like what stuff is going to be in what stuff is going to be in in the tunnel. Well, it'll feel really obvious once you figure it out, but blue tends to get near the crates will make things more clear. So the crates are a pretty big roadblock right now. Okay, I found my pictures of the geography room. The Three of Tides, Isles of Orsay. That's gonna be like the North Sea, Isles of the North Sea, the Devoted Circle. They've got all this cosmology stuff going on that I have not done anything with yet. The Seeker of Signs and Costa Rica's in the middle, which is fascinating. Why is Costa Rica in the middle? The Outer Circle. Would you like to know which classroom grade you should be looking at in particular? My assumption is that it's going to be... So I should be looking at the classroom. My assumption is that it's going to be the geography classroom. Moravan, that's got Costa Rica, the Great Tress, Morajai, Vera. I really could have used some better photos of this one. Maybe we do just need to do a classroom run again. Even if we're not trying to do the, Well, maybe I can do better on the final exam now, actually. I think I've looked at all the classroom photos that I have. Yeah. 90% sure you would have a photo of it? Oh, man. It is from the classroom? Might not be in focus on the right spot. The thing with the classroom, if it's the geography ones like I thought, I took photos of the different sides of the map. The main thing is like, yeah, like getting high resolution on these photos is rough. I might be able to get a... So, okay, so one question. To ace the final exam, do I need to get literally a perfect score, or is it just get an A? Because I got a B+ on my first go around. I'm looking so closely at just these pictures of the maps. Pretty sure 100. Oh, I gotta like literally get everything. Okay. The history was the one that really got me. I hadn't gotten all the books by that point. But I understand the history a lot more now. I should definitely brush up on it before we go, though. If we do a classroom run, like, I should get myself ready. Merc, I don't know if I have a photo of this thing. Is I'm just looking at the wrong stuff. Need an A or A+. Okay. If it's literally getting 100%, it's gonna be a challenge. But I can do it. Pretty close to the B+. Yeah, I was really happy with how I did. I literally got 100% on the first half of the thing. It was just, it was, It was the history and stuff at the end. Like I aced the algebra and stuff. I think Arajan I did pretty well on. It's not on the Arajan worksheet. Yeah, I think I'm... I think I don't have it. You need the word tour to answer a question on the test? Oh, God. We often fire brightness will be good. Yeah, I'm probably just going to call it here. If I don't have it, I don't have it. Yeah. Need tour for a question on the test. It sounds like we just need to do a classroom run. Maybe I'll look back at the footage of me. This will be the biggest thing. But that's so expensive. If I can solve this without the blue tents, that I would feel like a genius. More important than this right now. Well, I just like coming out here to think. You know? It's really helped clear my mind. Thanks for coming, Vodka. Have a good night. Thank you for all the help and company. I think I'll be streaming again before long. The music's a vibe here. I love the music up here. Like, the whole soundtrack for this game is phenomenal. I think there's got to be something you do up here other than just get the blueprint for the throne. I wonder if I need to bring the crown here. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What a sad day. I wonder if there's anything else I can solve. Some progress was made. Unrip? Yeah, so... Oh, God. You back again already? God, I'm sorry. We're back again already? Sorry, guys. Oh, I really thought I had solved this problem. Okay. Let's try some more stuff. So, okay. We're here now. I had forgotten to pull a room. I feel like this should open up. They don't ever use Tor in here, do they?
ODD totally means something. ODD means something. I don't know what, but it means something. I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels. Would Tor be down here at all? Probably not. I can't believe I just completely forgot to pull an outer room. Alright. Alright, guys. I think I should just call it. Gonna check down here really quickly. I don't think there's anything down here. Okay, we should just call it at this point. Been looking around a long time. Oh God, I feel like we're so close to blowing things open. If it is just getting the blue tents, then if we need to get the blue tents to move on, then we need to get the blue tents. So that's what we'll start strategizing around. That and moving crates and looking for the word Tor somewhere, I guess. I don't know why I'm grabbing stuff. Alright. Let's just call it. Hmm. 10 dead-end rooms. GG's. Yeah. It's interesting that they, like, capitalize the dead here. Probably means something. I don't know. I don't know if anything means anything at this point. There is... I'm just, like, mentally, I'm just trying to figure this out. So apologies. I'm really mentally consumed. Guys, thank you for joining. I feel like some big stuff happened in this stream too. Feels like we are continually getting closer. So, yeah. Don't know when the next stream will be, but I want to keep it. I want to keep doing it pretty. I want to keep doing them pretty close together so that I don't forget stuff too much. The pieces are coming together. That is true. All right. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. See y'all soon.